before you ever think about SEO, Facebook ads, Google, just make sure your website's dialed in first. That needs to be thing number one, because everything else doesn't matter if it goes to a clunky website. So starting with websites, everybody back in the day, if you just had a website, it was awesome, right? It was somewhere on the internet. But nowadays, you need a dialed-in website, right? You need a website that not only gets visitors, but can convert the visitors into leads, because leads is what gets you clients, right? So, for example, for everyone listening, the step one is make sure your website's even working. You'd be surprised how many people I jump on a consultation with them. I say, okay, let's open up your website. We open it up. There's a huge percent of people, their domain expired like 7 months ago. They had 404 error. They didn't even know it was down. Or like you click on a button and it doesn't even do anything. Or they have like their free quote form and you fill it out, you push submit, it does nothing, right? So, with WordPress plugins and this and that, things like to break. So step one, just make sure your website's working. Then, once all that is working, you want to make sure your website's very call to action centered, meaning, okay, I need to know without scrolling, right? I should be able to land on your website, know exactly who you are, what you do, where you service, and how to get a hold of you. Those 4 things, if I don't know those things without scrolling, that's a big improvement to your website. As far as secret sauce number 1 with the website, make sure it's working and call to action centered, right? Quick scan, quick look at the website at minimum should be once a month, right? But yeah, if you're not looking at your website at least once a month, then you don't know how many leads you just lost out the window, assuming you're getting traffic, because just because you have a website doesn't necessarily mean it's doing anything for you, because if no one knows your website exists, if Google doesn't know your website exists, there's not really a point of having a website. For onboarding with my company, the websites that we create for our clients are worth about $6,000, but we give all of our clients this $6,000 website for free, because I don't want to spend a single penny of their Google ads or Facebook ads budgets sending people to a website that I'm not confident in. Before you ever think about SEO, Facebook ads, Google, just make sure your website's dialed in first. That needs to be thing number 1, because everything else doesn't matter if it goes to a clunky website. Everybody's so focused on getting as many clicks as possible, and that is great for getting as many clicks as possible. Some clicks don't benefit your business. So for example, if I'm a lawn mowing business, if somebody types in the keyword lawnmower repair and then my lawn mowing service pops up, that's not somebody who's looking to get lawn mowing service, right? That's somebody looking for lawnmower repair, right? So you got to make sure you have the right keywords. And then, like I said, don't focus on getting as many clicks as possible. Focus on getting the clicks that actually turn into phone calls and leads for people looking for your service. Too often when I do like a consultation for somebody, I find that they get a ton of clicks every single month, but they get very little phone calls. And I ask them the question like, hey, do you want to get less clicks, but in exchange we'll get you more leads? They're like, how is that going to work? Because you got to get the right clicks from the right interested people. Because at the end of the day, if you're giving the choice between 1,000 clicks and 1 lead, or 100 clicks and 100 leads, every business owner on earth would take the one that gives them more leads, because leads is what gives them work at the end of the day.